Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 77th episode of the Game Packs Podcast. And we're live again this week, and we will continue to be live until we get bored of it. My name is Phil, and co-hosting with me, as always, are Camilo and John. This week, we're going to be talking about PlayStation and Discord making a deal. Super Mario Party is getting an online update, and we also had a state of play on April 29th. So let's jump right into the first story. I'm going to throw it over to Cooltrainer Camilo because he found this story. Why don't you walk us through story number 1?
Okay, so I think it was today actually that PlayStation or Sony Interactive, they announced that they're making a partnership with Discord. And they said they're like really excited about it. It's not coming until early 2022, but they're looking to integrate more Discord services into their PlayStation services. I think that Xbox already has integration into Discord.
I think the live went down.
You think the live went down? Stand by for technical difficulties. Let's see if John
Never mind. That was my bad.
Red herring.
My bad. It like went to like an end scene. Okay, my bad. Keep going.
Okay, here we go. So we're still live. This is fun. This is why doing it live is fun. What's up, Pixel? Welcome. All right, continue, Cam.
Yeah, so I don't think they had a ton to say about it. They just wanted to make the announcement. What do you guys think about PlayStation adding Discord to their services?
I mean, I love Discord, and I would love to use Discord for every single one of my video game online voice chats, because I've had times where I'm playing for PGA 2K21, for example. I put with my friend who's not very deep into video games. He just likes that one game, and I eventually had to convince him to get a headset so we could use Xbox chat. And I was like, oh, it'd be so nice if we could just use Discord, and it would be so much better to just have one place where you're if I want to play video games and I want to talk to people, there's a place for that. And it would be great for I don't know if for crossplay, if they do voice chat cross system, because if I'm in an Xbox, my own personal Xbox party chat, I'm not going to hear my PlayStation friends. You got to join game chat, right? But if you do this,
I guess they can do that, right? If it's just a Discord voice chat.
Yeah, you could just make your own.
But I guess if you have, if somebody's playing on Xbox and Xbox doesn't have Discord, so they're going to be either in the game chat or in the Xbox party chat, instead of going to Discord. So I think the way that I'm hoping it's going to work is that Xbox is going to follow suit, and they're just going to add Discord to their systems as well. Because there was the rumors that Microsoft was going to buy Discord a couple weeks ago.
Was that not? That was just
that was true.
That was just happening.
Yeah. And
then Discord said no, thank you.
Well, probably because of this. Probably because PlayStation made an investment. This isn't a.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a monetary decision. PlayStation made a minority investment into Discord. So maybe they're shopping. They're trying to raise some funds or something.
Discord trying to raise some funds?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, it would be cool to have it. So I mean, it's it doesn't make or break to me being able to see oh, my friend is playing Doom Eternal on Xbox. I don't really care about that little sub thing, but I don't know.
The little status thing.
Yeah, because it does it
I always change it. You can make it you can manually.
Yeah, mine's my website. I have a website, guys. www.philphantastic.com.
Oh, isn't that just your your custom status?
Yeah.
But you could put it's either that or what you're playing. If you link your Discord to your Steam or whatever.
I mean, Discord's endgame. So, hi, Relia, by the way. What's going on? Hi, Elite. Welcome. I mean, I kind of think that the endgame is like the Nitro service, and then also premium servers. Because don't some people pay to have like special perks in their server to have like a certain?
Well, you have the Nitro.
Nitro is like an individual thing for people to like get better like video quality on their calls, and then what is the other? What else does it do?
You can use like your emotes like anywhere in any server.
Yeah, use
that's
your emotes
right.
anywhere.
That's
Or you
right.
can use any emotes in any servers.
Yeah.
Oof.
And I think do you still get games? I feel like you still get a free game.
Oh,
There's like Nitro Classic, which doesn't come with games, and then there's like a premium one that's more expensive.
Okay.
But I think I read an article about how, you know, the majority of Discord's revenue comes from that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I would think that we might be seeing some like free Discords where you have to like you get an ad every so often.
Yeah, it'd be like Spotify, where it's just like the most obnoxious ad you've ever heard. It's just so loud, and it's just like, fine. Before you can join this voice chat, please listen to this advertisement about Discord Premium. Discord Premium is a great service where you can have quality phone call conversations and and video chats. And then eventually you just get so annoyed of waiting 90 seconds to join every single one of your voice chats that you just pay for it. Just annoy the consumers into subscribing.
Hey, I pay for Spotify Premium or whatever.
I pay for YouTube Premium too, so I don't have to watch the ads. I pay for everything Premium, so I don't have to watch the ads. Literally everything. I can't stand them. There's only one. I think Peacock is like the only one you can't get away from the ads. If the server gets enough nicer boost, it makes the server better. Ooh.
Has anybody heard of Gilded?
No, continue.
Gilded is a new. It's a Discord competitor.
Ooh.
A lot of people have been talking about it because it has different integration features that seem appealing.
Do you have any idea off the top of your head what some of those are?
I know there's like a built-in Patreon feature, so you could just have people, instead of having somebody go to Patreon,
they could do it through Gilded.
They could do it through Gilded, yeah. And I think Gilded takes a smaller cut than Patreon.
Oh, I see. So it's not Patreon.
No, it's not Patreon. It's something else.
It's just like a Gilded.
Yeah, it's Gilded. Somebody, it has
Sign
been
up for my Gilded.
But so you could transfer all your Discord settings over to Gilded, but you can't transfer your like servers, so all your members will.
Ooh.
You have to rebuild it, so
that'd be tough for some people.
Yeah.
Not for me, but for some people that would be hard. Who have a lot of members in their servers. I can't imagine that. Man, that'd be tough. I don't know if I would want to do that. Try to migrate my whole community, because I did try that once, going from YouTube to Twitch. I tried to bring one community from one place to another, and it didn't work because that doesn't
get a
work.
lot of like what's Gilded.
Yeah, what's Gilded? I don't have a Twitch account. Sorry,
what's
still
Twitch?
talking about my thing. What's Twitch?
I don't have a Discord. Also gets me.
Yeah,
like it's free.
I don't have a Discord. Well, I think sometimes it's kids who say that.
Yeah, you have to be mindful of the age, and I know people that have a 18 and older Discord only.
It's true. Wild West in some of those Discords. Let's see. So, did we already talk about? I think since PlayStation's doing it, do you think Xbox, Nintendo gonna maybe jump in the mix? Nintendo, no. I don't think Nintendo will do it.
They already have an app.
I'd be more excited if Nintendo did do it, because I feel like they need more help in this department.
Absolutely. That is a very, very good point, Camilo. Extremely good point.
People want to have voice chats when they're playing games. That seems wrong. I don't know. That doesn't seem right.
I mean, I would even like to just have a voice chat, like, say I'm playing Breath of the Wild, and like my friend or my brother or anybody that I do play games with is also playing Breath of the Wild. Like, just get on Discord and be like, yo, man, I just like found this Korok over here. Like, come on over, like near Eventide. Like, meet me over here. But like, you're not playing together, but you're playing a single player game together and you're talking. Like, and it's all integrated. Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
Also, wouldn't it be great if it had Bluetooth support for headphones? That'd be great too. There's a lot of things.
There's a lot of things, Nintendo, which we'll talk in the next next story.
Very true.
But yeah, I think Xbox is pretty much a given.
Yeah.
Especially since they were already in talks with them.
Mm-hmm.
But Nintendo, highly doubt it. Highly doubt it.
Yes, Pixel, I was on DLive for a while, and it worked for as long as I felt like doing it. Basically, the only reason I quit DLive is because I didn't want to be a Minecraft content creator, and that's what was happening. Is I was just turning into the Minecraft guy, and I was like, I like Minecraft. I don't like it this much, though. Discord is 13 and up. A large target of Nintendo is younger, I'd say. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe they could pick and choose the game. Or yeah, maybe you could use Discord on games that are teen.
Nobody has ever lied on the internet about their age.
That's true.
I think it is. I'm not. No, wait. I don't know, actually.
Twitch is 13 and up.
Those Thunderblights are pretty scary.
D10 and up.
Or those, what are they called?
The Ganons?
What are they called? They're called blights.
The Thunderblade?
Well, I said I said Thunderblight, but that's only one of them. I don't know.
Yeah, they're the blights.
Ganons, yeah.
Yeah, okay, fine. All right, fine. Parental controls could deny the feature. Yeah, if the parents are like parenting. That's like the one thing is like, yeah, sometimes some parents just don't care though, and they just let their kid do whatever they want on the internet, which is terrifying to me as like a future parent. Yeah, I don't know. I think Xbox will follow suit. I would love for Discord to just be the go-to place. This whole gilded thing that you just brought up is scary to me. I just want people.
Yeah,
I have a hard enough time getting people on Discord. I'm like, dude, just get on Discord. Just that's where it's at. Discord is the place to be. To like talk after a live stream or get into a video chat. Just Leo, you're barely late. We're only talking about the Discord story. The meat's coming up.
Yeah, I get to call out Pixel again in the next story. Nice.
Oh, great. Wonderful. So I don't have much else to say about the Discord thing other than like I think it would be cool if like just everybody adopted it as the place to stop using Xbox Live Chat, stop using whatever Sony does. I'm not even gonna pretend like Nintendo has a functioning voice chat system. Like just everybody get in Discord. That's where we're gonna talk. Like we're gonna do crossplay. It's gonna be amazing. Let's just chat on Discord. Those are my final thoughts.
Yeah, I think so. I had my console set up, like hooked up to a TV, and if I were to play, like, if I were to get into Discord chat, I would have to use my phone. It was just kind of awkward and annoying. So I'm glad. I'm hoping that this actually comes to all consoles.
Yeah, so you can just jump into it through your console and not having a secondary device. Totally. 100%. Yeah, I'm with you there. That's another reason why I like Discord is because it's like it's on my computer. Like I run all my game systems through my computer, so it's like all connected. It's very cool. Yeah, cool. Do you guys want to talk about Mario? Let's talk about Super Mario Party getting an update. So last week, Nintendo released a free update for Super Mario Party that allows online play for the board game and partner party modes, as well as 70 mini games. Let's real quickly are you guys excited about this? What do you guys think about this?
It was
I actually played it.
Yeah?
Hey, I haven't got a chance to play online yet.
Yeah, I played it online last week. I think like a couple days after the update came out. It's fun, and the online honestly isn't that bad. Like I thought it was gonna be laggy and
they got the new infrastructure.
Yeah, but the weird thing is this is 2.5 years after this game came out.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're testing it out. Like they're like, oh, we've got this new infrastructure. why don't we take one of our old games before we start like using our new games, take some of our old properties and give them online to try out the new infrastructure potentially? Or maybe, maybe when they were building the infrastructure, they were using Mario as an example. Maybe they already built it. That's a possibility.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we could talk about this a little bit later, but like I think most of their games are going to get an update for this.
Mm-hmm. We can talk about it now.
Yeah. So I don't know, Phil. You've played Monster Hunter, right? This is the new online infrastructure.
I'm wearing
it started with Monster Hunter.
I'm wearing a Monster Hunter shirt right now, by the way.
Yeah.
Please continue. Sorry, just had to say it.
But you know that online is probably the best that Nintendo that's on Nintendo right now.
It's the best Nintendo online I've ever played.
It's very smooth. There's not lag, and it's easy. It's easy, and that's what the Super Mario. It was easy. You could invite your friends.
Mm-hmm.
I was shocked because normally you have to like go through these weird barriers. You either put a code on or
like room codes and passwords and all that, which you can still do.
But you can still do it, but you could directly invite your friends. And I'm excited to see even if they don't update old games, their new games going forward, they should be better.
Relly has got a question. Did they fix the Super Mario Maker 2 lag? Has anybody been back to Mario 2 since they fixed it?
Did they update it?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a very good question, Relly. I don't know. I haven't
played that game since like launch.
I got really excited and got super over ambitious about creating Super Phantastic World, and then it never happened. I made like 2 worlds, 2 of the super worlds or whatever.
Oh yeah, the worlds were really cool.
Yeah, I was really enjoying that. Mario Maker 2 has not gotten a fix, so it's still running on the old server stuff, the old infrastructure. What's the word? Probably infrastructure is the old word. That's stupid. How hard could it be to move an online system? Maybe very
copy and paste.
Yeah, it's copy paste, right? Isn't everything copy paste? I'm a layman, so I'm allowed to be like, isn't everything just copy paste? Come on, how hard could it be?
Do you guys think they did not? I mean, they probably did not plan to like have this, because it's kind of weird that it came out 2 years afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the pandemic had any effect on this?
That's a good point. Possibly, yeah. Highly probable, I would say.
I feel like the pandemic has affected everything.
Yeah. And maybe do you think they're buying time for like new games to come out? They're like, because what's coming out right now? We're waiting for summer, right?
Well, no, Pokemon Snap just came out.
Does that count?
Mario Golf's coming out.
Miitopia comes out this month.
Oh yeah, Miitopia's coming out this month.
Then Mario Golf, then Skyward Sword, and then whatever they announced at E3.
After Prime 4.
Yeah, okay. Breath of the Wild 2.
No, I want
that's coming out. That's coming out next week.
I want the GBA. They should just make the GBA collection on a Switch cart, and it's like Fusion and Zero Mission and like Minish Cap and just like all the bangers, like Fire Emblem Sacred Blade, I think is one of them. It's just like 1 or 2 games from like each of the big franchises on one Switch cart. That would be awesome. Pikmin 4, Metroid Prime 4, Silk Song. That's surprising coming from you, Rally. I would have no idea that you were looking forward to that.
Cuphead DLC. These are all vaporware. These things don't exist.
Yeah. Did they say they were going to make DLC?
Yeah,
for Cuphead?
Like 3 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's been announced. It's supposed to come out this year, I think.
That's cool. I should finish that game. I'm actually pretty close to the end. I never finished it.
Me too. We should race to finish it.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's do like a collab.
I'm down. Heard it here first. The Pixel will be happy.
So I don't know if I said it, but I'm excited, but I haven't played it. So I'm down to play with everybody has it, right? All three of us have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should play it.
Oh, next Game Pack live stream.
What
yeah.
system does like online co-op for that game?
What system does the online co-op? I think it's the new one. You're saying like
Wait,
what
what are you talking about?
infrastructure?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Cuphead.
Oh no. We're talking Super Mario Party.
Super Mario Party.
Yeah. I have it.
That'd be fun. I like I said, I played it last week, and it was the first time I played it. I bought it like when it launched.
Same.
And I never loaded it up.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing I will say is there's only 4 maps.
Aren't there 5?
So, there's only like 4. I don't know.
Oh, there's only 4?
Yeah, I think there's 4. And they're super small. Like, there's how the old Mario Party games, they had like interaction on the maps.
Mm-hmm.
These are just like they're just like a square.
There's a boulder that falls that you have to run away from in the first map.
And there's also the bomb that explodes in the second one.
Mm-hmm. There's stuff. Is the river riding game? That's not
not online. No.
Yeah, that's not online.
Man, I love that mode. That mode is great. Subnautica Below Zero comes out on May 15th. That's exciting. I lost train of thought. Why did it take 2.5 years after release? I think we're talking about that already. Possibly COVID, which is Camilo's answer. And then my theory is that they're testing out their new online infrastructure.
What other games do you want to get patched? That's what I want to know. All of them?
I mean, what's missing?
Mario Kart, Smash Bros.
Oh, get the online patch? Yes, all.
Yeah, get all the online.
That's just
get them all patched.
Blanket. But I thought you were like, what game doesn't have online that should have online?
Oh. Breath of the Wild.
Yes, online co-op. And then new Super Mario Bros. Deluxe.
Oh yeah, that
that's
doesn't
an
have
easy
online.
one. Yeah.
What else? Paper Mario.
Pikmin has co-op, doesn't it? It does have online co-op.
Yeah, it does. Gosh, what else? I got a big stack of games here. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
That does have. You can play co-op, right?
Yeah. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity does not have online.
Might make that game fun.
Have you played that with another person?
No, I have not.
It's awesome with another person. The frame rate is 10, but but it's really, really, really fun. I actually I liked it a lot more playing with a friend than I did just playing alone. But you finished that game, right, Camilo? Didn't you beat that?
Yeah, I rolled credits.
Nice. I gotta play that game some more.
It was good.
I might play it tonight. That might be the game I play tonight. Coolio. Gosh, what else? I should have looked at my giant stack of Nintendo games before we started this.
1-2 Switch. Put it online.
Oof, no, thank you. Snipper Clips.
Snipper Clips would be a good one.
That'd be a cool one.
That would be a good one.
What else? Dude, a bunch of those those roguelikes. Dude, Hades 2-player would be nuts. Can you imagine just dropping in a second player into that game?
It's already hard enough to tell what's going on by yourself.
Yeah. That would make it more like Diablo style.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Diablo has all the third-party games, like, they have it, right?
Yeah, they have had they've had it together for quite some time now.
Doom multiplayer.
I think they have online mode. They don't have co-op. Like, it's not like Halo.
No, they do. The first one does. Doom 2016 does.
Has co-op? Like,
well, it has online
mode?
multiplayer. No, it has multiplayer. It doesn't have co-op.
No, dude. I've been playing the asymmetrical multiplayer in Doom Eternal on PC. It's crazy, and I am bad. I
haven't tried that yet.
Dude,
Is that
it's so hard.
Where you're a demon? Like
yeah,
like
it's
a
like
demon?
one Slayer versus 2 or 3 demons. I can't remember. I think it might be 2 demons. And it's rough because the Slayer is just like, he has so much mobility and he's like jumping around the map, swinging on the monkey bars, just shooting you in the face. And you're just like, I am a bad guy, just going so slow. But I don't know. I've seen some people play it and it's just like, they get so good at it. I'm like, dang, man, I'm not hanging with these young folks no more. Cuphead online. Yeah, Cuphead doesn't have online on any platform, right?
Yeah, no.
No.
Yeah, that would be cool. That game has like a very cool 2-player. Yeah, that's a good list. I feel like we got a good list.
Yeah, I want them to put more. I want them to update the old games and then maybe add like DLC. I was thinking that for when they updated Super Mario Party, they were gonna add like a map or 2.
Yeah, I could have used boards.
Yeah, because there's only 4 boards right now. There are like 70 mini games.
There's 80.
There's
70.
80.
So like 10 of. So before it was 10 mini games that were only online. Now it's up to 70, but there's 80 total. So I think there's like 10 still that you can't play online.
Okay. But yeah, I was hoping they were going to add some boards. They might judge, see how many people are playing at this point. And
I found another one. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you saw me running back there. Mario Rabbids.
That would be a good online game.
And then Yoshi's Crafted
I feel like
World.
they might just make a new one at this point.
Yeah. It's time. They did that cool Donkey Kong DLC.
Yeah, they did. That was like that game's 3 years old too, right? Because that came out.
It's like 4
years old.
Year, like
or 4 years old. Yeah, 4 years old.
What a weird success that is. That game is like shouldn't work. It's got the Rabbids in it and Mario and like Samus / Mega Man blasters in it, and just for some reason it works. It's just such a.
It is a very good game. I enjoy it. I still need to beat it. It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to play a hard Nintendo game, there you go. Mario plus Rabbids.
Or the original Super Mario Bros. 2 from Japan. Lost Levels.
That's true.
I feel like that game just is
rough.
All right. Well, I think that's everything I wanted to add and say needs to get updated or, what do you guys think? Anything else? Or do you want to talk about state of play? Ooh. Let's talk about the state of play.
Lack of state of play.
All right, so we'll get into it. Our last story of the day is State of Play, a.k.a. State of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. PlayStation had a State of Play on April 29th where Among Us was announced. That took like 30 seconds. And then we got to see 15 minutes of new footage of the Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart game, which is coming out next month on June 11th. So, my question to you guys is, do you like to see these kinds of soul-focused presentations, or would you rather see a more broad presentation with less detail on each individual product? What would be like your preference?
I don't mind when they do these because I think it just depends on the person. Maybe you're someone who's never played Ratchet and Clank and you have no idea what the game's about and you want to watch something like this. But if you're someone who knows you're going to buy it, like you're already sold on it, like you might just want to skip it.
Right.
So I don't think it's bad that they do these, but I don't think it's for everyone if you don't want to like be spoiled or you want to see less things going into the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I've always had a problem with Nintendo when Nintendo does these focus directs sometimes. And I think, I believe sometimes they show way too much leading up to release.
Yeah.
And it's like, I want to discover this on my own. Like, I would have liked to discover who the new character is in Ratchet and Clank, like, by myself. Like, oh, that's, I won't spoil it, but
yeah,
the counterpart or whatever. Yeah.
I mean, that's just in all the promotional materials. Like, there's a female Ratchet.
Yeah, but like, can you imagine going into the game, you're playing, and then it just happens?
Yeah.
And like, I miss the days of that where you're surprised by something that happens in a game because it's not plastered everywhere.
That's why I don't watch full movie trailers anymore, because they show Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3. It's like, okay, now I've seen the whole movie. I guess I don't need to pay, like, how much money was it cost to see a movie? $1,000? $15?
To see a movie, $1,000?
No, I don't know.
Jeez, where are you going? Where are you going to see movies?
The ArcLight, which is now shut down. You have to buy the ArcLight to go in it now. I agree with Relia. He says I'd want to see more just so we have an idea of what's in the pipeline. I agree. I also want to touch on something Camilo said about like the focused directs, about like, if you don't know what this is, then yeah, like maybe you want to see more so you can understand like what the franchise is all about, which I thought was crucial when they did a Nintendo Direct about Xenoblade Chronicles 2, because I had no idea like what that world was about. Like, I kind of knew like Shulk like was in it, like I had an idea about like the Monado and everything, but then when they talked about like it's like a totally different thing. You're like on Titans going around like this sea of clouds, and they like explain the world and the combat and everything, and I needed that personally because I was interested, but I had no idea what kind of game I was getting into. So they can be helpful. But for me, for Ratchet Clank's been out since the PS2. And if you're just even somewhat aware of Sony games, then you know what Ratchet and Clank is.
I don't know. I was playing a game the other day, and somebody asked me what Ratchet and Clank is.
Yeah, they were probably,
so people don't know what it is.
Dude, they were probably like 7.
Yeah, but I mean that's who's looking to find new games. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah, then that was for them. Just like that Xenoblade Nintendo Direct was for me. So it's for some people, but I would say, moving into our next point, how do you feel about seeing so much gameplay? Do you feel like it's spoilery? And you were saying this, John, about how it's kind of spoilery. You want to just like experience it and not have it shown to you. I feel like it's a little bit too spoilery. Like, I don't need to see it all. So,
well, here's the question. Did anybody watch it?
I did.
Did you guys watch it?
Yeah, I watched most of it.
And I watched like someone give their like thoughts on it in a video, and they were saying it and I got that like impression too from it. It feels more like it has more of that vibe from like a Crack in Time, where it feels like more original. Like the 2016 movies the 2016 game is okay, but it's like super linear and it's like based on the movie, and it's not that like exciting.
It's pretty.
It's pretty, but like
I really like that game. I thought it was
not,
really good.
It's whatever. It's not that great. But yeah, I like that it's going back to that like more original like storytelling that was like in a Crack in Time, like in the future games that were on the PS3.
Sweet. Yeah, you just did a whole run of all of them, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Like last year.
So he's the resident expert. We gotta bow down. If Cam says it's linear and not as good as the other ones, then we just gotta accept it. He's correct.
I didn't watch it because, well, I know what Ratchet and Clank is, and I also know Insomniac is always good, so I have faith that it's going to be a good game, and I'm going to go in as blind as I possibly can. Like, I've seen footage of Rift Apart, but I didn't watch that gameplay.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen. Yeah, I watched most of the presentation, and I did kind of feel like I was like seeing too much. I was like, I don't need to see all this. But then I feel like I saw enough on like the original presentation when he was like grappling through portals, right? Do you guys remember that gameplay?
He was like he was like pulling through.
Yeah, like I feel like that was enough to sell me. I was like, okay, I'm sold. This looks like cool, like a new cool PlayStation 5 game. I have another question I want to add on here. Do we think the game looks next gen enough? Because I feel like
I was watching the live stream, so like you can't really tell the quality, but I think it did. Like there were a lot of like he was like walking through the city, and there were like so many of those like flying cars everywhere.
I guess
and-
that's true. I wasn't thinking about that.
It looks like a Pixar movie.
Yeah. But I kind of thought that the Ratchet and Clank 2016 looked amazing. And I don't know how much...
it probably looks better now that it got the 60 FPS update, but
yeah.
I don't know. Like, see, all the games before, I guess, yeah, all of them, they were all 60 FPS. So like when I got to the Ratchet and Clank one, I was like, why is this 30? I'm like, I did not like it.
Wasn't the 2016 one was just free, wasn't it? It was on that.
They made it free in March.
Yeah, that play at home thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I bought it a long time ago.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's not gonna have load time, so that's gonna make it feel
next gen. Yeah, highly populated cities will make it feel next gen.
It looked like there were a lot of particle effects.
Yeah, I just want to know: is he gonna be furrier? Is he gonna have
nothing? Nothing could have realistic fur compared to Tropical Freeze. You know.
I mean, don't come at me about Tropical Freeze right now, bro. I love that game. It looks good. The hair in Tropical Freeze looks good.
No, I'm just saying when they revealed Tropical Freeze,
yeah,
like back in the Wii U days, they talked about how good the fur looked.
Oh, they did? Is that a meme?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was in the direct.
Oh.
You know, this is like 7 years ago now.
I don't remember.
But I remember.
I remember. I'll never forget. Is that confirmed, Pixel, that it'll be 4K 60? Is that a guarantee?
I don't see how it can't, right?
How has any game hit
No, dude, it's all 4K. No, it's all 4K 30. We're still like playing off like PS4 Pro specs where it's like 4K 30 and like not quite 4K 60. It's like you pick the quality over
the quality over the performance.
I'm okay with playing it what is it, like 1600p or something, or not.
I thought Spider-Man got the update for the 4K 60.
Yeah, they got like
I got 4K. It got 60 FPS with ray tracing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's like 3 options now instead of 2.
Oh yeah, they're probably gonna have some, windows that reflect your character.
That's true.
Ray tracing.
I mean, it's kind of cool, man. I watched a slow motion video of ray tracing for the game Control, and I was just like, what? They like zoomed in on like an ashtray, and it had flipped like how light actually works. Flipped the image of the thing that it was reflecting upside down, and I'm like, dude, this is insane that they're doing this like in real time with like a physics engine. Like, that's just nuts to me where we're at.
Dynamic 4K with HDR. Performance mode targets 60 FPS. That makes me think it's not going to be 4K.
Yeah, that means it changes the resolution depending on what's on screen.
Yep.
Maybe one day we'll get there.
Yeah, maybe. When we get our mid, like a console refresh?
I keep hearing we're not going to get a refresh. I mean, they'll do a slim, but I don't.
Well, they have to make the consoles available. they need more people to buy.
The refresh is just going to be
the regular ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep hearing from a lot of people that it's like not necessarily like when it's time, like when we're like 3 years in, like display technology like won't have caught up to like what would be possible if they upgraded it.
That's true, dude. Because I've still talked to people who are like, I don't have 4K monitors. I'm just like, I mean, that makes sense. Like, it's not every household has 4K monitors. Like, what do they need? What do you need a PS5 for if you're still playing things in 1080 60 and it looks awesome?
I think they built it with like so much headroom that when we're like later into the life cycle, they'll be able to like use more power.
Right.
So I don't think we'll need to upgrade, but the games will probably get a lot better.
That makes sense. Pixel says they need the console to be less of a gamble if you get one or not. True. I picked up a PS5 for PS4 games and ripped apart. I mean, dude, backwards compatible with the PS4, it's not bad. It's It's not bad. It's amazing. I love the PS4 library.
Yeah, I own one PS5 game.
I got a couple.
I just bought Returnal.
I'm gonna wait.
And I have Demon Souls and Spider-Man.
I'm gonna wait on. I just killed. So you have an idea of where I am in Demon Souls. I just played the boss. That's a cinematic. No spoilers.
I hate that boss. That's
was
my least favorite fight in that
for
game.
like the first 5 minutes.
I was so confused.
I was just like trying to fight him, and I was like, "This doesn't work. What is going on?" And then I looked up like how you at least start the fight, and I was like, "Oh, this is dumb." I think I read about this.
Yeah, it's so disappointing because like that boss and that like how it looks and like the arena it's in, it would be awesome if you could actually fight it.
Absolutely, it would have been extremely climactic and amazing, but you know, whatever. Moving on. It's a port. It's a shiny port.
I still think it's a great game. It's a great game.
I think it is the best PS5 game.
I mean, it doesn't have much competition, so
I just don't think Miles Morales is that much different than Spider-Man, the original.
And it's like 5 hours.
It's not
it's
just
not.
5 hours. You're such a hater.
It's so short.
Oh, it's like, I sat down, I played it. It took me like 2 minutes. No.
It's short.
It
People
is.
could confirm.
Isn't that in your wheelhouse to beat it then?
Yeah, I mean, then you can actually complete it.
I beat Demon Souls. That's like 20 hours.
It's true. If you're competent. 60 if you're not. Cool. That's really all I've got for Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, other than to say I am going to buy it on day 1, June 11th.
Is it $70?
It should be.
Is it?
It is.
I didn't know if
it's a PS5 exclusive. That's how much those cost.
Do you think $70 is too high for that game?
No. Mario.
It's gonna be like 8 hours long.
If they come out with a new Mario game, they'll. Yeah, I don't think so either.
The 2016 game was only like 8 hours long.
Oh, that was a movie tie-in game. The Ratchet and Clank games are like
12?
16, 17.
16?
I don't know. 15. I'd say 15, 16.
I don't know. I know we're going that way, but it's still painful to pay $70.
I mean, sure. But
games have also been $60 for like 10 years, right?
Yeah.
And then it's even more painful when you got Game Pass on the other side.
And go play your Game Pass.
Yeah, go play Game Pass then. Also,
I'm just saying
like
it's
it anyway. Like, what does it matter? Hey, what's up, Brian? Mega Master XY in the house. Guys, another cool content creator. $70 is the new 60. Facts. Unless you're Nintendo.
Or Xbox.
They're not charging 70?
I don't think so.
I thought Valhalla was 70 at launch.
Maybe
now it's $19.99.
Also, PS4. It was a last-gen game too.
Well, I guess we don't know what Xbox is charging because they haven't released a.
Oh yeah, they don't have an exclusive.
We'll see what Halo is when it comes out.
Very cool. So I guess at this point in the podcast, I just want to open it up to the audience and see if anybody has anything that they had to say. If we missed your chat, anything you wanted to say about the PlayStation Discord deal, Super Mario Party, State of Ratchet, or anything at all. Game pricing? Do you guys want to talk about game pricing? That's happening in the chat right now. $70 is huge next-gen game. $60 is Nintendo. Pixel has a story. Okay. I mean, I was just going to say, I think $70 is reasonable because have you seen just like the amount of like teams needed to create giant like God of War style games? Like, it's insane. How much work, how much computing power, how much equipment. Like, it's just so much more than what was needed to make Luigi's Mansion 1. You know?
Which is also, it's it's interesting because, you know, Returnal just came out at $70.
Right.
And Pokemon Snap just came out $60. And,
Right.
you know, the dev cost for Pokemon Snap was probably like a fraction of what Returnals was.
Yeah.
And it's going to make so much more money.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's because
it
Pokemon's
also
a huge IP.
They're not going to price games based on how much effort it took them. It's based on what platform it is and if they classified it as a AAA game.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the reason we're moving to the 70 is economics. It's not just because they want to make more money. I just feel like it's literally like the time has come. The cost to make these games has increased exponentially. So it's just
or we're just gonna get $60 games and have a ton of microtransactions,
or free games that have a ton of microtransactions.
Yeah, or Ubisoft games that go on sale immediately.
Yeah, so that you can buy XP bundles so that you can actually beat the game. It's just ridiculous. Stuff is just level gated, and then like, oh well, you can get through here. You can do every side quest in the game, or you can pay $19.99 for an EXP boost and then just play the main story. All right, stomps.
Oh yeah, the Days Gone developer talking about paying full price for a game. On the Fortnite Apple thing, I think that's what I was said in the Discord, that PlayStation like forced Epic to pay them for crossplay.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, but the Days Gone game was like not like a tested IP. Like it was a new IP. So like if people were afraid to buy it because they didn't know if it was going to be good or not, like I get that. Like, dude, it's your first game. Like you don't expect. What did he compare it to? God of War. He was like, oh yeah, like everyone's like going out and buying God of War, like blah. I'm like, yeah, dude, because God of War has like a ton of history. It's been out forever. The God of War 3 is a very, very good action game. I love that one. And then there's like, I think there's been a couple spin-offs, and then because I don't think this is technically the fourth one. The one.
Yeah, they're like a few for the PSP.
Well, there's Ascension. There's Ascension, and then there was the PS Vita game. No, Vita didn't have one. PSP had one, I think.
Yeah, there were like 2 PSP ones. Yeah, there was like a big collection.
But the main, it's the fourth one in the main series. In the Kratos saga.
So Ascension isn't part of that?
I mean, it takes
Kratos. It's like a prequel, I think.
Oh, prequel.
But yeah, I also like after this Days Gone thing came out, one of the Dirt developers was talking about how Microsoft pays the Game Pass, how they get compensated well for games that they put on Game Pass. It's something like they cover most of the development costs, if not all of them. Something like that. Yeah.
Dude, Microsoft got deep pockets, bro.
Yeah, they got big money.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was weird. I mean, he just seemed like he was being a big baby because his game didn't sell.
Yeah, that's definitely it. Definitely didn't sell as well as he was expecting or they were expecting.
And then it got all like butthurt when it went on. Is it on the like PlayStation Plus collection or whatever?
Yeah, it is, right?
It is free.
Or
This is what started it, is that it got on PlayStation Plus or like the PlayStation collection or whatever.
Yeah,
and then people were like, oh, sweet. Like now I can get this game because it's like I can get it for free on the PlayStation collection. And he was like, well, if you want a game, you should pay for it. It's like,
pay full price for it, not even
pay full price. Yeah, not waiting for a sale. A bunch of things dropped in the case, including scrapped likely crossovers, Metroid, Naruto, Hunger Games, etc., sales figures, and a bunch of other things on the floor. Yeah, Metroid would be interesting, but like, how many? I mean, it would just be like a Samus Zero Suit skin, and then a Samus like. I guess they could do Various Suit and Normal Suit and Fusion Suit.
Well, the way they've been doing it, it's like one skin, and then you get, if you like play it on that specific platform, you get a special skin. So it's only really 2.
Oh, it's only 2. Okay.
Yeah, so they can do like the various suit and then maybe a zero suit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Well, as much as I would love to continue talking about Fortnite, I think I've said everything I want to say about our stories for this week. So I'm going to draw the podcast to a close unless you guys have any final thoughts. No final thoughts. Okay, so I want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in live, and if you're listening to this, thank you so much for listening to this. I appreciate that as well. So don't forget that you can watch or listen to the entire podcast on your platform of choice, including subscribing to the video version. So the video version for the foreseeable future is going to be live on Monday nights between 6 and 6:45. We're going to try to go live. It's kind of hard because we're spread out across the country and we have jobs and we're adults. So we go live between 6 and 6:45 on Mondays, so mark your calendars, and that's going to be on YouTube. We'll be going live. So thank you, Pixel. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Ralia. Thank you, Anth. And I'll do one scroll. To thank people. Thank you, Elite, and thank you, Leo. All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the live show. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Both are at the GamePackYT. Thanks again. Take care, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, John, do you want to fight real quick before I turn the podcast off?
You want to fight? Yeah, let's go.
All right. Bye-bye.